I wanted to ask you about brand within a brand, because you do have your Exit Realty brand, but then within that brand, you have local brands with local regional owners who have their own affiliates, and they have their own brand, and they would like to separate themselves not just from their competition, but also from other exit. What they offer different. You are not really overlapping, as I understand. Everyone kind of takes care of their territory, and they're not stepping on each other's toes, right?
Well, it's more of a collaboration environment. So all of our brokers, even though they're in a specific area and they buy a franchise in a specific area, we really promote working together. So you can work on events together, trainings together. You know, you may be really good at training on marketing, and I may be really good at training on the contractual side of the business. And so we share each other's strengths to offset our weaknesses. So our brokers collaborate a lot with each other. Our regional owners collaborate with each other. And as a company, we collaborate. I run a lead call every month. It's called Leadership Excellence Accelerating Development. And so that touches all of our broker owners. And then I also do a women's group with some of our female owners called Women Worriers. So focusing on women in leadership, because we have some different challenges sometimes. And so just working through some of those hurdles, or, you know, we talk a lot about time for ourselves. You know, how do you structure your business so that you can have some time for yourself, learning to say no, learning to put yourself first, learning to take care of yourself. So different things like that. And working with the municipalities on grants and, you know, different passion projects and things like that.
So when you travel, I'm sure you have a very busy schedule, so you know exactly where you're going to be. Do you study what's going on in the market there, so you can have a conversation or recommendation of what direction your brokers and agents should take?
I definitely do, because I want to know what's going on for them in their state. So I'll look at migration patterns, and I'll look at home sales, and I'll look at new construction. I'll look at, you know, what's really affecting them in their state. You know, where are people moving to from their state? Where are people coming from to move into their state? But really just getting a better understanding of their days on the market, their list to sell ratio, all the things that affect a transaction. Because you can give them the tools and you can give them the resources, but if they're not tapping into it, it doesn't matter. So making sure that they have that knowledge to be educated. To you know, the consumer a lot of times has that grasp on the knowledge, and so I always say, you know, Lucy, if you ask me a question and I don't know the answer to it, I'm going to say, you know what, right now I don't know the answer, but I'm going to look for you and find the right answer, and that's the better way to approach it than throw something out there, see if it sticks, and then you have the resources and you've done your due diligence and already found that I did not give you the accurate information, and then you lose that trust. And this business is all about trust.
Oh, that is so true. Yes, it is. And it's trust between you and your brokers and broker owners, and it's between you and their affiliates. So I think it is important that they know how the leadership goes all the way from bottom to the top and top to the bottom.
Yeah. So the brand within a brand is really helping our brokers build a company within a company, helping our agents build their own companies, right? Because they're all independent business owners. But really the long-term goal is that we never talk about the saleable side of this business. We don't want you to work until you're 80 and then just dissolve. We want you to build a business that's saleable, that you have a succession plan in place. And so we talk about succession plans a lot, and we talk about them initially. So what's your game plan? Because, for instance, partnerships are a big thing that we deal with. And sometimes partnerships don't have a clause in there for right of first refusal if they want to dissolve the partnership. So we're working through things like that. Or if it's an agent, say you're an aging agent or a veteran agent, and I want to retire, or I want to be a snowbird, or, you know, I want to have some free time. You can groom a new agent to take over your business, and you can teach them the skills that you've learned over the years. And they may be really good at tech, and you're not necessarily a full team, but you're working together and collaborating together, so that younger person that you're teaching about all the wisdom and knowledge that you have about the business, they're teaching you about the tech side of the business. And then when you get to the point where you want to sell, that agent would be your succession plan.